Welcome to the Birding for Joy podcast, a show about discovering and exploring all the ways birding and wild birds bring joy into our lives. I'm Candi Lynn Fite, your gracious host and joyful birder. If you're curious about learning more about birding for joy, grab your favorite beverage, settle on your perch, and let's get into today's episode. Hello, birdiful friends. If you've listened to Birding for Joy before, welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, I am so happy you're here. This episode is the fourth and last installment of the Short and Tweet Summer Birding series. And today, we're talking about beach birding. I can't think of a better way to stay cool while birding during the summer months than by being near water. Whether you head to a coastal beach or a lake beachfront, make sure to pack your binoculars along with your bathing suit and towel. Of course, your bird species will vary depending on your location, and some coastal birds will differ from lakeshore birds. But you'll more than likely experience an array of species you won't see in forests, woodlands, city parks, rural fields, and unless you live on the beach, your backyard. Many bird species reside and thrive exclusively near the water, and it's important to point out that not all birds at the beach are what a lot of people call seagulls. If you'll allow me a side note to birdsplain for a second. The word seagull is used collectively to describe gull species, and it mostly comes from seeing gulls near large bodies of water, such as the oceans. With over 50 species of gulls, it can be quite confusing, especially when you factor in that not all gulls live by, the sea. They can be found in urban areas too. Gulls are extremely intelligent and adaptive birds and often get a bad reputation for being pesky chip stealers. But they're so much more than what people give them credit for. And they're beautiful. Okay, jumping off my bird perch. Anyway, back to beach birding. Not all birds you'll experience at the beach are gulls. The list of species of shorebirds is extensive, and to keep this short and tweet summer birding episode under 5 minutes, there's no way to name them all. But to name a few, it might be various species of gulls, sandpipers, plovers, oyster catchers, terns, pelicans, dunlins, and avocets. But there are so many others. Let's just say that the possible sightings you might encounter while at the beach are an incredible assortment of quirky beaks and bills, athletic legs, some stilted, some webbed, plump butts, spotted breasts, elegant necks, and fancy feathers. One of my favorite birds at the beach are the sanderlings. They are just as delightful as their name and the sweet peeping sounds they make. Oh my goodness, are they entertaining and adorable. I love to watch them scurrying the sandy shore, hunting for food and outrunning the waves. Here in Texas, we only have them during the fall and winter, but you might experience sanderlings on your beachy shores during the summer months where you may live. Birding at the beach during sunrise and sunset can offer a birder with photography skills opportunities to capture amazing pictures of not only birds, but the waterscapes and horizon. If you're taking the family to an outing at the beach, print off a checklist of possible shorebirds in your area and make it a game or contest. A sketchbook, colored pencils, and a shoreline filled with birds are the perfect combination for anyone with artistic interests. And there you have it, beach birding. The perfect way to beat the heat while birding this summer. I hope you all have enjoyed the Short and Tweet Summer Birding series as much as I have enjoyed coming up with the ideas. Today's episode concludes Season 2 of Birding for Joy. I'll be taking a short break from recording while I'm preparing for Season 3, which begins on July 11th. Until then, I wish you well and lots of joyful birding, my friends. If you are enjoying the Birding for Joy podcast, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to the show. Subscribing and tuning in to the episodes lets the algorithm on each platform know the podcast is providing you worthwhile content. It also helps ensure the success of the show. Remember, the absolute best way to support your favorite podcast is by word of mouth. So make sure to share Birding for Joy with others who might enjoy listening. That way, we continue to build a joyful birding community. As always, thank you for tuning in and stay chirpy, my friends.